name is Colin, and I just crossed over into my 40s. The demands of my life is what it is. I gotta work, I have to support, shape, and mold my children. I have husband obligations too. Sound familiar? After all that, I still desire to build something of my own. To build something takes time, our greatest asset. I want to reclaim the creative flame I once had and reach higher in business. To do this starts from within. If I'm better to myself, I can be better to others. Because I believe the ultimate form of medicine is personal investment. Life is something, right? Lion King has a song about the circle of life. It was only a story and a song once upon a time in my youth. But my mom's current season of life brings that song a whole new meaning to me now. It's time for me to step it up and take care of her now. Yo, happy Monday. I am wired to appreciate Mondays. I'm wired to appreciate the first of the month. It's just like a reset to plan again for the upcoming week. My world got flipped upside down with my mom and my contribution to her in this next season of her life, of which I'm in the car right now to go pick her up from her dialysis appointment. And this will be a 3-day event. That doesn't mean I'm always gonna record. I'm not gonna record when she get in the car. Oh my gosh, this is week 51. And those who don't know that I tasked myself to create 52 videos, 52 weeks, consecutively, consistently, all year long. And I am at the tail end of doing that. That's a great accomplishment for me. Quick pat on the back for me because this is year 3. 2 years on YouTube, long form content. And the very first year, just to get my feet wet to see if I can even do it, I did weekend recaps for an entire year. And I did that on my phone. You gotta start out small sometimes. And I am proof that it is possible. If you start out small, you know, things can build. So we're in week 51. Things have changed in my life. And I have some other responsibilities on top of what I wrote down for the month. And if I'm real with myself, it's going to dramatically hinder the progression of that. So since we're at the top of the week, I might as well call it out of what I'm after this week. Even with the new additions to my responsibility plate, I am going to shoot my YouTube extension. Coming into the new year, I'm extending what I do on YouTube. Just stick around so you can see what I'm talking about. Get your foot up, and then once you're ready, you see how that worked? Mm-hmm. I'm strong. No, I'm here. Colin. So put your next foot up. I'm here. You're not gonna fall. Will you push me forward a little bit? Yeah. You got to work on my strengths, not yours. Yo, happy Tuesday. I just came from the gym. This is for my documentation. Typically, I would record the gym, but you know what? I think for the next 4 weeks, I'm not going to. I'm just going to get it done to get that under my belt since I've been absent. I need to document that I read the word today. And while I was on the treadmill today to warm up, I listened to a sermon. It was talking about the Sabbath. Good way to remember is to put it on the calendar. And it's not necessarily, or what I learned today, the idea isn't necessary to sit in boredom. You know, enjoy it. Do things that are fun, but put the work down. You know what I mean? In the name of, if God can do it and he blessed it, that he rested, and he blessed it as holy, then surely God can do the same for me. I'm still holding my breath when it comes to watching my baby play. Just 2 months ago, running wasn't even possible without severe pain. 2 months later and a whole bunch of physical therapy, this is where we are at in this process. I still check in with her just to be sure. As of now, the future looks promising. All right. I said I was gonna pre-light this stuff after soccer. Let's turn on these lights. I'm gonna have to look at my phone through the app so I can see what it actually looks like. And this is the first time that I'm doing this. Like, I've never used this camera. I think a couple weeks ago. Yo, that's not that bad, bro. Maybe I should get closer. This ain't perfect. Now, if I wanted to, like all that stuff in the back falls in the darkness, and this whole YouTube life, you know, creating your studio. I mean, I got these lights, but is that gonna be enough? And man, and you don't even see that it's inside the teleprompter. All right, so let's move on. So let's do script 1, because I got it. Before I restarted anything, I wasn't inspired, I wasn't energized, I wasn't waiting for the creative moment to hit me. I was overloaded. Some of it was life, some of it was me stacking more than any sane person should. I was working full time. I was a new full-time college student in my early 30s for the first time. I was a new homeowner during COVID, learning the realities of running a 6-person household. We went from 2 kids to 4 kids in one suite. All right, this is the reading position. Before I restarted, ooh, that's fast, boy, I can't read like that. I was a new homeowner during COVID, learning the realities of running a 6-person house. Oh, this is still flying. That's why you gotta do it now. And during the same period, I had a business momentum. Felt the real creativity I felt since high school. Then COVID ended. That is it. I'm gonna go upstairs and eat. Happy Wednesday, and today is officially my wop window of progress. I gotta see how much progress I get to make. This will be the first of its kind, but more than anything, this is definitely a moment in time where I get to see what is truly capable in an hour and a half. All right, remember yesterday it was dark over here? I'm gonna light these, put some tape on the back of it. Go one here. Hair light, I'm gonna sit here. And let's turn off these main lights. And this will be it. What I did not do, like really take in the tonality of this first episode. You know what? I never did. I never had an introduction. Oh my gosh. But you know what? Let's knock these out because I have them, and then I'll work on that later. Cause you know, like before you get into your segment 1, segment 2, segment 3, you gotta have an introduction for those segments to make sense. And looking at this in all 12 of my episodes, I didn't do any of that. Whatever, let's roll with it. Let's roll with the punches. Let's see what happens if I push this test into next weekend. That, I almost did it. Uh-oh. Bro, stuff just keeps falling, bro. And it's that one. As if that one just keeps overheating or something. All right. This is new. I didn't have enough storage on my SD. So as I'm literally doing the last segment of, I guess, episode 2, I finish it and I look at the camera and it says full storage. So I don't know exactly what happened or when that happened, but what that does tell me is that I have to wear that same shirt and finish that when I can finish it. Also, my camera died and I had to use my extender battery. I didn't know if this had battery in it or not. My microphone is at 10%. So I don't charge it every day. These are things that I'm gonna have to consider. And since my storage was full, that just speaks to I was talking and I gotta sift through all of that mess. I guess I should say this is a good day one. You don't know until you do. You know, just when you live life, you get to learn like, oh, that didn't work. Oh, that frustrated me. Oh, this was missing. I didn't eat, I didn't blah, I didn't breathe. I just got off work, went straight to it. Oh, whatever. All right, on to the next. I'll be 41 in a couple of weeks. Time is our greatest asset, and what we do with it have some predictable outcomes. Mobility isn't something I just want to hand over, and I have to participate in slowing that process down. I'm using the break for this initiative, and to get some Bible reading done as well. You see that thumbnail right there? That was just made just now. Thank the Lord for Canva. And this ain't like a flex for me, like, oh, I'm a graphic designer or anything. It's just, I got it done. And this is late. Gotta finish the job. I'm late. Today's Thursday. On another break. But the beautiful thing about my job is on my breaks, typically nobody is here. So I get to do other things. So I finished that. It is scheduled to go later on at 6 o'clock. Old things are officially done. Let's move on. Got the gym done. Remember, for my record first. And I come home with a welcome back home assignment. My screen door, the wind blew it open, and now it doesn't fit. So now I gotta see if anything is gonna work to get this fixed. It is cold. It is cold. All right, I just gotta throw this out here because I didn't videotape it. I had daddy-daughter time with Eden yesterday. And we played Candyland, we played Guess Who. She slaughtered me in Candyland. And she was talking trash while doing it. That's what made it worse. I was visiting my mom. And now I'm out here on the hustle. Grateful for the hustle. With one official week left of the year, which will be next week, week 52, then I can say that I did this again for another year. I got about 45 minutes in here. Let's edit this week's video. You can use an iPad. I do.
I did it!
Time to go sledding.
I will know you. No, I'm 18 years old.
Look what I did. I done broke this line. You can't buy this. This is priceless. And a great piece of memory to lock in this edit for years to come. Yeah, let's turn up, boy. We went from all that fun to now I'm following my wife to the hospital. Colin had a boo-boo. Yo, this is a terrible way to end the video, but it's happening. Long story short, x-rays were negative, just a bruised knee bone. One more week to go. Week 51 is over. Super dope.